Think about that one thing you've been avoiding like the plague, the essay, the taxes, or that difficult project, and ask yourself why you haven't done it. It isn't that you don't know what to do. In fact, most of us know exactly what steps we need to take to move our lives forward. The problem is that when we sit down to work, we encounter a visceral feeling of resistance that is so potent it feels almost physically painful. We tell ourselves we're lazy, but often we're just stuck in a social media limbo, refreshing tabs and waiting for a spark of inspiration that never comes. But what if you could force that spark to happen in exactly 1 minute? Today, we're going to talk about a nuclear strategy to collect your mental focus using a simple trick from neuroscience. To understand the solution, we first have to understand the weirdness of the human brain, which hasn't changed for thousands of years. Our ancestors evolved to scan the horizon for threats and rewards, like a berry bush or a frolicking antelope. Today, those same dopamine pathways are hijacked by supernormal stimuli, engineered junk food and social media notifications that trick our brains into thinking they are essential for survival. When you spend your day binging these high-speed rewards, your baseline for stimulation becomes so high that boring work feels physically agonizing in comparison. You've essentially programmed your brain to fall for the artificial over the natural. This creates a chaotic mental state, which usually leads to a disastrous physical environment, creating a loop of constant distraction. So how do you break the cycle? You use your physiology to dictate your psychology. Dr. Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist at Stanford, suggests a technique that can dramatically increase focus in just 60 seconds. Here is exactly how you do it. Pick a single target. This could be a speck of dust, a single letter on your computer screen, or a mark on the wall. Lock in your gaze. Focus all of your visual attention on that one target at the same distance you'll be working at. Breathe and hold. Take deep, relaxing breaths and do not break eye contact with that target for 1 full minute. As you do this, your eyes stop moving chaotically, and because eye movement is intimately linked to mental focus, your brain begins to collect itself. You are essentially calibrating your mind by steadying your body. It's a physical reset that allows you to penetrate through the resistance standing in your way. Now, once those 60 seconds are up, you have a small window of clarity, but you have to use it immediately. This is where most people fail. They wait for motivation to strike. But motivation isn't a linear sequence of inspiration followed by action. It's an endless loop. Action is both the effect and the cause of motivation. This is known as the do something principle. If the task still feels too big, use the 3-2-1 rule. Hold the task in your head, count down 3, 2, 1, and just move. Don't try to write the whole 4,000-word essay. Just tell yourself you'll open the document and write for 1 minute. Once you start, the psychological momentum will take over, and you'll find you actually want to keep going because you've convinced yourself to get there. To make this focus stick, you need to order your kingdom and purge your surroundings. Your physical space is an extension of yourself. If it's disordered, so are you. Take a moment to clean your desk until it's minimal, leaving only what helps you accomplish your specific task. Then do a digital purge. Companies spend billions of dollars to hijack your attention with notifications. You have to ask yourself, are you the master of your life or is Mark Zuckerberg? Download tools like newsfeed eradicators or distraction-free YouTube extensions to replace mindless scrolling with intentionality. By making bad habits strenuous and inconvenient and good habits easy, you grease the grooves for success. Finally, stop viewing your life as a grand narrative or a highlight reel you see on Instagram. Your life is actually just a series of 16-hour mini episodes, the time between your head lifting off the pillow and hitting it again at night. A good life is simply a series of good days where you align your choices with your values. Don't beat yourself up for the years you've wasted. That voice of regret is destructive and useless. You are in the best possible reality you can be in right now because you are on the path to building something new. The 60-second hack isn't just about one task. It's about proving to yourself that you have the agency to reclaim your day. Go try it. Focus, breathe, and just start.